Lisa, we love this home. We want to write an offer. However, I'm worried about something. Can I just totally be honest here? I am concerned we don't have enough money for the 3% down needed for the down payment fees and enough to pay your commission too. We saw in the news that buyers may have to pay their own agents now. Can we ask for help to cover some of these costs? I'm so confused on how all of this works. Can you explain it to me?
All great questions, Barry. Do you remember when we first met and viewed our first home? Before we toured the property, we went over and signed a buyer representation agreement. This spelled out the amount of commission as a buyer's agent I will make for selling a home at the time of closing. This helps aid in total transparency on what commission the buyer's agency is expected to receive. This is not the same form as the agency disclosure, which is a state mandated form. It is required to show who represents the buyer and the seller and what their fiduciary responsibilities are. Now that we're getting ready to write our offer, I can see in the MLS that the seller is inviting us to include concessions on our offer. It's important to note that even if the seller hasn't invited seller concessions, they may be willing to still negotiate and agree to concessions. All offers must be presented to the seller and will allow the seller to negotiate, refuse, or accept an offer. Most sellers just want the best price and terms for their home. So for example, if their home is listed at $300,000 and we offer $309,000, but we ask for $9,000 concessions, the seller's happy because they're getting their full price. And those concessions can be spelled out in the PA, so you have enough to put down to secure your closing fees. However, these numbers are always negotiable. You can also have both seller concessions and commissions on the purchase agreement. For example, in the same scenario, you may need 3% concessions and a certain amount, let's say 2.5%, to pay your buyer's agent commission. This allows the seller to get their price, and with the seller concessions and commissions on the purchase agreement, it allows you to buy your home. We will include on our purchase agreement exactly how much you need as a seller concession and how much you will need to cover your buyer agent commission. By fully listing concessions and commission, it becomes both more transparent and negotiable, so we can write a great offer.
That's great, Lisa. We are excited to move forward and understand how the process works. Let's make an offer and ask for buyer's agent commission. We don't want to lose this great home. Let's also ask for the amount we need in concessions to pay our 3% closing cost fees. Let's do it right now.